posted, nigga. I'm posted, nigga. Sitting on the block trying to get it. I'm posted, nigga. I'm posted. Living in the strip club all night with it. She posted, nigga. She posted. Guess if we posted, nigga. We posted. Guess if they posted, nigga. They posted, nigga. Chilling in the kitchen. Chilling in the kitchen. Got them coming in for the low pay. 23 for the beat. When I let it go for 34, boy, I'm capping. When they come to get money, boy, I'm about to action. If you try to ride, boy, just know that a nigga pack like a green bay. Try me if you want to. Uncle Sam's gon' scream, hey. 305 got good, yeah. Gas bad came from the bay. Competition from LA. The baddest strippers come from the A. Now just being honest. Baddest bitch work the violence. Walked out in the product. The seen Louis on my wallet. Throw the car, fuck the driver. Niggas know I be wildin'. Kinda said fuck the stylist. Cause I love all designer. I be mix matching clothes, nigga. I can mix match a hoe, nigga. Bring my dog from up the road, nigga. Call the whole elbow, nigga. It ain't come from no dough, nigga. Never sleeping on the road, nigga. Fuck a girl, she's a gold, nigga. So I only got those, nigga. Chillin' in the kitchen, nigga. I'm posted, nigga. I'm posted, nigga. Chillin' on the block, trying to get it. I'm posted, nigga. I'm posted. Living in the strip club all night with it. She posted, nigga. She posted. Guess if we posted, nigga. We posted. Guess if they posted, nigga. They posted, nigga. Chillin' in the kitchen, nigga. I'm posted, nigga. I'm posted, nigga. Chillin' on the block, trying to get it. I'm posted, nigga. I'm posted. Living in the strip club all night with it. She posted, nigga. She posted. Guess if we posted, nigga. We posted. Guess if they posted, nigga. They posted, nigga. Niggas always talking Medellin. Need to pay attention to the beam. 4-5 mics, bitch clean. Take a private trip overseas. I got folks in Jamaica, nigga. Make them come over to shake a nigga. Just got a call from my little Haitian nigga. Told me just go ahead, be patient, nigga. I know that I got it coming in. Call my phone, nigga, round 10. Got my little nigga at the door. Don't knock and say 10 or more. I be chasing that check, nigga. Steady counting up that cash. I ain't worried about nothing else. Only thing I need is that bag. Chillin' in the kitchen, nigga. I'm posted, nigga. I'm posted, nigga. Chillin' on the block, trying to get it. I'm posted, nigga. I'm posted. Living in the strip club all night with it. She posted, nigga. She posted. Guess if we posted, nigga. We posted. Guess if they posted, nigga. They posted, nigga. Chillin' in the kitchen, nigga. I'm posted, nigga. I'm posted, nigga. Chillin' on the block, trying to get it. I'm posted, nigga. I'm posted. Living in the strip club all night with it. She posted, nigga. She posted. Guess if we posted, nigga. We posted. Guess if they posted, nigga. They posted, nigga.
Yo. Gotta give Falcon X that first shout out. I can't pronounce the name, but appreciate that $2 donation, my brother. Thank you so much, homie. Appreciate that donation. What's going on, Mike Davis? What's good with you? Forever Kane, what's going on? Juwan, what's good with you? Trevor, what's good with you? What's good with you? Got 14 in the chat. Hit the like button, please. If you're in the chat, please hit the like button for your boy Harlem Hurricane Zoe. If you're in the chat, please hit that like button. It definitely helps. It helps spread the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So yeah, please hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We at 17,000 now, man. So I guess the past couple shows doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Chris CWO Kane's in the Christopher Light CW in the building. Forever Kane in the building. You know what I'm saying? Before I talk about the spring game, talk about two quick things real quick. Like I put on my Facebook page, man. It was crazy. I went to work the other day, man, and walked in there. We had a meeting the other day at work, man. You know, I tell you guys some of my personal stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we walked in to work the other day. Had a meeting. Didn't know what the meeting was about. You know what I'm saying? But we ended up having a meeting, and guess what, man? Your boy got a $6 an hour raise, man. A $6 an hour raise. Like, that was crazy. I got a $6 an hour raise, man. So, whew. You know what I'm saying? God is good all the time, you know what I'm saying? Definitely blessed me with that. And my daughter asked me the other day, she said, she picked this up out of my bedroom. She said, and she opened it. And she said, Papa, what is that? What is this? She asked me, what is this? What is this? That's what she asked me. What do you do? What is this? I was like, oh my God. I forgot I even had this in my room, yo. And she picked it up and asked me what this was, man. So that was crazy. But yeah, man, y'all, hey, share a stream, share a like, share a stream, man, if y'all can, man. Let's get a couple people in here, man. We're trying to build one leg at a time, man. Trying to win some people's trust back. You know what I'm saying? So, most definitely. Now let's get into the spring. And actually, I want to know what you guys think about for the spring, because I'm not going to be on long tonight. I'm pretty sure there's probably other people that want to come on and talk, so I'm not going to be on long tonight. I had a few guests lined up, and appreciate it. I had a few guests lined up, and really don't know exactly. Looking for another $5 donation. Appreciate that, bro. God dang, appreciate that, man. You single-handedly doing your thing for me. Appreciate that, man. $5 donation. So how can Miami use the spring game to show what they have going on now in Coral Gables? Well, how they can use the spring game is to basically, in my opinion, show what everybody want to see is physical and mental toughness. So the way you can use the spring game right this week right here is to show how much stronger these guys have gotten, especially up front. Also show the improvements on the linebacker core, because a lot of people are definitely suspect about the linebacker. Have subpar expectations from the linebacker core. You know what I'm saying? So I think most definitely everything up front. You know what I'm saying? I think Mario's stamp is up front. You know what I'm saying? So I think the way they can show, you know what I'm saying, what they can show from this spring game is how you've developed up front and on defense in their front seven. You know what I'm saying? Especially the linebacking core. Because there are a lot of questions going into the season about the linebacking core. So those are the things that most definitely can help the challenge. Help the team. And those are the certain things that will be that most people are looking at. So yeah, those are the things that people be looking at. Chris, the Miami Hurricanes said they've been lighting up in practice. Yeah, they have, but in practice, there has been a lot of hitting. Spring game is going to be a little bit more. The only thing about the spring game is you can't tackle the quarterback, so it's still not going to be physical. It's still, and another thing about the spring game is it's still not. They're not going to open up a playbook, and they're not going to show any plays in the spring game. It's going to be very watered down. I've been about 20 spring games. They are very watered down. They're not going to show a lot. They're not going to show really any plays that they're going to use during the season. Very few plays that they're going to use during the season. So it's a very watered down game. It's basically just a game for the fans. It's not even a game for the players. Spring game is really a game for the fans, and with this coaching staff, it's a game for me, like I say, to show the toughness up front, especially on the offensive line and on the front seven of the defense, especially the linebacking core, to show the mental and physical toughness that Mario is demanding to bring to this football program. So those are some of the things that I think, you know what I'm saying, will be at the forefront of this spring game. That's my opinion. What's going on, Chris Grant? What's good with you?
What's happening, bro?
Man, I can't call it. What do you think about the spring game? How do you feel about that question that was posed to me?
Pretty much like you said, it's gonna be watered down. I think people just want to see the one-on-one matchups pretty much when it comes to that spring game. It's not gonna be a whole lot of like complex route combinations. I don't expect TVD to be like going through a whole lot of reads. I don't expect him to play a whole lot anyway. He might play, because he didn't play a lot last year. He only played the first quarter, and then he made two drives in the second.
Yeah, and King didn't play at all in the spring game last year, did he?
No, King was hurt. He was hurt. Jake played the whole game, and then you had Matoka and Rizek was they was still there. Yeah. So
I'm gonna look at. I think TVD will play a lot more this game than he did last year, just because of the different style offense that they're gonna be running. So I don't think that he can really afford to. Even though I feel like he got it locked up, I don't think he can afford to miss any you know what I'm saying, meaningful snaps.
Reps in that new offense.
Yeah. So I think he'll play. You know what I'm saying? I think the quarters are like 10-minute quarters. They're not long. They're, like I said, they're very scripted. And it'll be a lot of dump off routes. So like you say, first read. You know what I'm saying? First read routes. And getting a lot of getting those young receivers involved and getting timing in with those receivers. is the most important part when it comes to Jake Garcia and these wide receivers, because they don't. This is basically a brand new wide receiver group, so he's gonna have to get real familiar with these guys. But even though he was on second string last year, starting during the whole off season, so he got a lot of reps with those guys anyway. But it's just refamiliarizing himself with those with the receiving core and the tight ends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But other than that, we got running backs. I think Jalen Knight, he's not gonna play in the spring. He's still coming off that wrist injury.
And what's name transferred out, right? Hit the portal.
Cody Brown, yeah. Cody Brown
hit the portal. Yeah. So what running backs you expect to see in this spring?
We got to see if Chaney. I don't think he participated in the spring at all. He's still dealing with an injury. So it's Thad Franklin and Henry Parrish pretty much. It's going to be the Thad Franklin and Henry Parrish show. But they got a kid that they say that's a walk-on, man, that everybody been talking about. He's number 46, and he been getting a lot of the carries in practice because Knighton was out, Chaney was out. Cody Brown wasn't getting a whole lot of reps. So he'll probably, introduce himself to a lot of people tomorrow too.
Yeah. And what about those linebacker core? Because that's the big thing that that's what everybody really wants to see is that linebacker core.
Linebacker, they say Wesley looking good. Wayman Steed, Corey Flagg, Keontre Smith is who they saying is like he's kind of the one that's standing out the most. He having the best spring or whatever. But those four guys is probably going to be what we see the most of. Avery Huff might get some snaps. Ragon might get some snaps. But, Tyreek Austin-Cave hit the portal. Deshaun Troutman was dealing. He got arrested. So that's two linebackers gone. So it really just come down to those four.
When you looking at linebackers right now, I know we supposed to be having some transfer guys come in. I know they're talking about that, and maybe you know what I'm saying. I don't know who. First off, I don't know exactly what type of defense we're running. Still, I don't know exactly what kind of. I know it's a hybrid defense, but I don't know exactly what kind of defense that we're going to be running. So I don't know if we're going to be running like a 3-3, 3-3-5, 3-5-3, 4-3-5. I have no idea what type of defense we're going to be running. But I'm willing to bet it's not going to be three linebackers out there with this defense. I'm willing to bet it's probably going to be at the start. There's going to be two linebackers. What do you think about that?
See, the only thing is, if you're going to run it that way, that third linebacker has to be like a Gilbert Frierson or something. Somebody that he played the striker position for us, because that's all the striker is, just a linebacker that can cover pretty much. So that would just pretty much be him moving into the box. Now he can line up in the slot, and if you motion, he shift into the box, and like technically that would be like three linebackers. But I don't think they just gonna come out with three, like let's say a Corey Flagg, a Wayman Steed, and a Wesley Bassant. That's three true linebackers. Gilbert Frierson is more like a hybrid. Because you would be asking one of those three to cover at some point, and that's not what you want.
Yeah, and I think it's definitely with the linebacking core being so right now being definitely probably the weakest unit between linebackers and running backs, the weakest unit on the whole team to me when it comes to depth and not knowing who's hurt, who's going to be ready right now. Those are the positions that I'm more concerned about than anything. And I think linebackers is definitely a concern when the season starts, just because we don't have a lot of depth, and we don't have a lot of players that can really move around and play those positions. It's not like we have a lot of size in the safety position. So that's definitely a concern for me. What is it a concern enough for me to be like panic? No, it's just a concern because of health and what I'm saying and the depth. I think that hopefully this portal will bring us some guys that can come in and give us a little bit more depth at the linebacker position. Yeah,
and then like I was saying, with us finding out that like all of the super seniors this year, they don't count towards your scholarship numbers. If we go get somebody that's a 6 year senior or a 5th year senior in the portal, it won't count towards the 85. So they do have the linebacker from Syracuse that he's a super senior, and he played at Champagnat Catholic. The only reason he didn't go to Miami, he didn't want to play for Manny. He played with Greg Rousseau.
Okay.
He was on the other side of Greg Rousseau. When we was in the space the other night, his coach was in there talking. He was telling us how it kind of went down.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed that Twitter space.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. I'm trying to text people right now. People texting me. Sorry about that.
Oh, you good, bro?
Yeah, I got a chance to get in the Twitter space the other night, man, and I got a chance to get into it the other day, and I'm on there talking with Uncle Luke, that was pretty cool to sit there and talk with Uncle Luke for about 30 minutes. Man, he was going back and forth talking about one of the little ladies in the chat. We ain't gonna talk about on the space, man. But it was crazy, man. I ended up going to sleep late that night, man, because we was in the space about probably 12 o'clock, man. I was like, God dang, man. You know what I'm saying? But and then I got in the space while I'm at work. I'm like, man, this is so those Twitter spaces. You know what I'm saying? They told me about them. I like them. I like them a lot.
Street to do one, I think, every Wednesday at like 7:30.
Yeah, I'm gonna set one up. What's name gonna help me with that? Randy gonna help me with that. So I'm gonna set one up. But he's supposed to be on. He's supposed to be on tonight. I don't know what is behind that. And I had a. No, I said he's supposed to be over here tonight.
Oh.
He's supposed to be over here tonight. Let me see something. But yeah, I think a lot of people are hyped about the spring game, but because of Mario, I mean, this is probably the most. And I hate it to be this way, but it's I don't want it to be. I don't want people to go into the spring game with expectations of like this is who we are, whether it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to understand this is not even a scrimmage. It's not even they do the spring game just to placate to the fans, basically. You know what I'm saying? It's to get the fan base out there and stuff like that. But don't go out there expecting to see. You're gonna see some electrifying plays more likely because you're always doing spring games. But I don't want people to go out there with false expectations of, you know what I'm saying, whether or not a quarterback throws some interceptions or whether or not a running back miss a hole or a linebacker, you know what I'm saying, make a wrong read, something like that. Because it is a spring game and quarterbacks are not going to get touched. You cannot touch them. So when you get by them, they blow the whistle. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be easier for them in a spring game than it is for them in a real practice or even definitely a game. You know what I'm saying? So I just want people to the expectations. I've been on social media more than this week than I've probably been on in a long time recently, and the expectations of the spring game is like people are like they think we're playing a Super Bowl. Like it's not Super Bowl, man. It's spring.
We really just need to get out of there healthy, man.
Exactly, and that's the main thing. Not have. Okay, you good.
No, I was just gonna say, get out of there healthy. All of the guys that's banged up and missed spring, they heal up during the summer, and then you have your workouts, and then they come back in the fall camp, and then they can work their way back into the rotation. That's really where it counts in that fall camp.
I know I was talking to a few guys on the Twitter space, and I had to like dig in a little bit because everybody like FSU is dead, and I'm like, bro, we got now we sound like their fans. Yo, we have to stop that. We don't wake a sleeping giant. Leave them alone. Like they're not dead. They're not. They're still FSU. They're not.
They sleeping on themselves. Plus, they got the money issue that's working against them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like
we've
they
had
got the
that.
money. That's
We've
what I'm
had
saying.
that.
It's like,
Yeah.
but how you get out of that? Who they? You know what I'm saying?
It's a public school. They get a lot of money coming in. That's how you. And they have how many students at that school? 30-something thousand. how many all them boosters. I mean, that's how you get out of it. Is people donate like they do. Like that's how programs run is off of state money.
That's how but that's how they end up in the situation they in now, because when they had the money and Jimbo was asking for the facilities, they didn't want to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? So then all of the coaches that came behind him, they had to try to fix it or like make do with the mess that he had created. Look at Willie Taggart. Look at Norvell. I mean, God bless him. He trying, but it's just like he's continuing to have to get portal guys, and that's not sustainable. You can't build long-term success off of that. Like when they had the #1 recruiting class with Travis Hunter, they ended up dropping. Like our recruiting class ended up finishing higher than theirs. So that just goes to show you that he's a G5 guy. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get what you're going to get. It was the same thing with Manny Diaz until they put the money together and get out of that hole to sign a coach like a Mario Cristobal. I mean, I don't think they have a player in a position that Cristobal was in. What FSU alum is coaching right now? Dion?
And I believe he'll probably be down there. They're going to call for him.
And there's something interesting about the Dion thing. I'm going to just say this real quick. So Dion, he kind of got a problem with Nike. If you notice, all of the places Dion been since he left, since he retired, it was all Under Armour. When he was coaching his son in high school, it was Under Armour. When he went to Jackson State, Under Armour. So him and Under Armour got a real good relationship. I don't see him I think it's something personal with him and Nike, at this point. But you can go ahead.
Money heals all wounds, man. I gotta answer this question because every time he donated, every time he asks a question, so I definitely gotta ask this question. Did you see the 414 video FSU released yesterday? It was worse than the Seminole rap video back in. I think I don't think that's one. If that's the one with Mike Norvell in, I think they had a little snippet of it this summer. Yeah, that was horrible.
They posted it yesterday. It was about that play. They had their own little mock, I guess, 30 for 30, and it was just a little quick documentary about that one play because it was April 14th.
That wasn't a touchdown.
They need to worry about winning on. They need to worry about getting their program back together instead of releasing rap videos, man. Serious. That's what they need to worry about is getting their program back instead of releasing rap videos. But if they want to release rap videos. Hey, I'm all for them releasing rap videos, man. Hey, I'd rather y'all be rappers than players. If y'all want to be the next Run DM Seminoles, then go ahead and do it, man. I'd rather y'all do that. Man, we your webcam at, man. You said we your webcam at Honey Bun, Chocolate Dropper. And he got his mic muted.
Yeah, I get all the kids here today, bro.
Oh Lord have mercy.
It's going down over here. I love y'all boys. I love y'all boys. I love the CWO family. I love y'all boys. Hey, they was
giving you hell in the face a little while ago, huh, Randy?
What they do against the grain? Hey, bro, you know what? I'm hyped right now, bro. Spring game tomorrow. Everybody happy. Lent selling peanuts. What more? Yes.
I need some peanuts, man. I need some peanuts shipped to me. He need to ship me something. I can't go all the way to Miami for no damn peanuts, man.
Yeah, that boy
they're not in Miami. You can order. You ship them, please.
Yeah, I was trying to get on. I was trying to talk to him the other day when they were talking about it, but it was 150 people in there. And you couldn't get a question in, but I wanted to get that website. I couldn't get the website.
Yeah, you can find it on Facebook. Taste One Boil Peanuts.
I'm website. Taste One.
I want to say on T2Y a plug for him, right? With he a distributor, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
I can't find it.
I'm just happy tomorrow coming. It's here. We ain't gotta wait no more.
Let me see.
Oh, this might be. Let me see. Hold up. No, this ain't it. I can't find it.
I'm friends with him.
You got me on Facebook. Send me that link. Send me that link. Y'all all go support. What's his name? Y'all go support him on Taste One Boil Peanuts, man.
Lance Leg. Lance Leg.
Oh, that's Lance Leg. Oh, Lance Leg do it. Okay.
Yeah, that's his thing.
Okay. Yeah, y'all go support, man. Y'all go support, man. I'm definitely gonna order me a couple bags of them. You know what I'm saying? especially with me working out a lot. That's what you need, protein. You know what I'm saying? So hey, definitely can eat the pulled peanuts all day. Shows, it's kind of hard doing shows like this because my expectations aren't what everybody else's expectations are. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard me doing shows because my expectations aren't what everybody else's expectations are. My expectations, like you said, to get in there and get out healthy, couple razzle-dazzle plays and go home. You know what I'm saying? Really not nothing really special because I know what the just the quality of the play calling is not going to be. And I don't want people to get out there and be like, man, the playbook look bad or defense play. Like I don't. That's what I hate to sound down, but I don't want to hear that after spring game tomorrow if the spring game don't go the way people want it to go.
How you feel about the? I feel like it should have been offense 1 versus offense 2, defense.
They never do that.
2.
Yeah, they never do that. That's not even done in the NFL. Like they never really do that. It's always offense 1 versus defense 2, and but to be honest with you, it helps defense. It's maybe it's because them guys practice against each other all the time. You don't want no because they get tested with each other too. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that against the grain. They get tested, and that's it right there. Taste 1 peanuts right here, man. Y'all go support Lance. Hold up, let me turn this brightness down.
Yeah, he was at Kings. What do you call it? Kingswear.
Kingswear. Yeah, they had a little event there.
Yeah, they had all the legends out there. Thought with John.
So y'all,
all them boys was out there, man.
Hey, y'all go support, man. I'm gonna order me a couple bag of peanuts tonight. You know what I'm saying? With that $6 raise I just got. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Yeah.
They throw them in the microwave.
Yeah, they gave me $6 on the out. You got a microwave?
I just want a box of honey buns, though. That's it.
I'm digging myself out the hole right now, but I can send you a box of honey buns, man. Man. Yeah, my job gave me a $6 hour raise, man. They told us about it on Tuesday, and it's retro pay, so that check looked really good today. I was like, God dang, bro, $6 an hour.
The wait is over.
Oh man, you ain't see me ask for a donation tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm good right now, man. I can focus, man. The pocket's looking pretty decent right now. But who you looking at? I'm gonna ask both of y'all. Randy, who you looking at to be a standout player on offense, defense, and special team? Who you looking at to be the if you had to pick a guy you think that's gonna stand out on the offense side of the ball, on the defense side of the ball. And we forget our special teams has been horrible the past 5 years. It's been horrible. And so who do you think will be a standout player, Randy?
I want to say TBD. That's my expectations right now, because
that's a cheap answer though, bro.
You gotta give me a running back. Give me a running back. Give me a running back and a receiver. Give me a running back and give me somebody different. We all know TBD.
I'm going with that.
That's the thing.
I think that got a lot to prove. Miami kid. I feel like a lot of people wasn't high on him last year, but he just he wasn't getting fed the rocket law. I think he got to prove that he can be in the rotation. He got to. And I'm hearing a lot about.
Hey, Randy,
go ahead.
You was in the space when they was talking about that walk-on running back.
Where you from?
I don't know. They said that's when, remember when Drummond was at practice. They said, man, whoever number 46 is, he cutting up, and nobody knew who he was. They said every time he touched it, he looked like he trying to score.
That's what I'm saying. We got a lot of it's a good day tomorrow. Like we gonna see a lot.
So yeah, Knighton not playing, Chaney not playing. Citizen not here yet. So you really only got Parrish, Thad, and that walk on. That's who's gonna get the majority of the carries. So it come down to now. If you say Thad, I think Parrish probably gonna have a big spring, because they said he was, with Knighton and Chaney being out, he been looking like running back 1.
I just want to see how that's
my running back
gel, bro. I want to see how it gel with DVD in the offense, because they said a lot about Michigan offense that they didn't have a quarterback, this and that. So I want to see how TVD do on the range, bro. I want to see him, bro. It's not gonna be a lot of him like that though. They're not gonna.
You're not gonna
Yeah.
see a lot because they're not gonna. It's not like they're gonna open the playbook. It's gonna be very watered down. It's gonna be very
Who's your
watered
breakout
down.
receiver though, Randy?
I got my breakout receiver.
I'm
Who you
going with
got,
that
Randy?
boy Keyshawn. I'm going Keyshawn.
All right.
I'm
I'm
going.
going
I'm
Keyshawn.
going
That's what I'm
Rashad.
going with.
I'm going
Rashad.
Smith.
Yeah, Keyshawn Smith. I think Keyshawn. Yeah, I'm going Keyshawn.
Rashad.
Keyshawn, Brashard.
Yeah,
I got
Rashad.
Ed.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I got Rashad. I got.
They saying
I
dead.
think he's just like he's physical, bro. Like Keyshawn, he's physical, bro. Like he kind of remind me.
You talking about 5 or 12?
I'm talking about 12.
5. 12 is the one that he kind of the speed receiver.
Rashard Smith.
Right.
Rashard Smith.
Yeah, Brashard. Yeah, that's what. But he's physical. He's physical. Like I watched him last year. I watched him catch some balls last year, and he's not. He's speedy, but he's not. He don't. He like he looked for contact to me. I watched him last year, and I was excited watching him play last year. I mean, that's the guy that I liked last year a lot. You know what I'm saying? When he got his opportunity, that's why I'm looking for him to be. I'm looking for him to step it up. And 5 is definitely way more physical, but I like the speed and the physicality of him. I don't think he ducks contact, and he goes for the ball, no matter where it's at. He's laying his body on the line for that football. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think my breakout receiver gonna be. So 12.
Yeah, somebody put in the comments Terrell Walden. I wasn't sure if Terrell Walden was on campus yet. That's who I thought it was. Terrell Walden Jr. You know, his dad was a Kane.
Oh, from Chicago. No, that's the kid from Chicago. Well, he on.
I'm gonna look it up.
I think the kid on Chicago. He on defense. But I want to see DJ Ivy. Everybody talking about DJ Ivy done been solid. He been producing. That's what I like.
I'm telling you like this here. That's my guy. Me and his mother are very, 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 very close friends, and I don't like to talk about it because, like, she listens to the chat sometime, and these cats give him hell. So, you know, but that's my
they
guy.
talking good about him though. They talking real good about him. They say he.
You know why they probably talking good about him, because he finally got a defense that's not gonna
Yeah,
he got a defense that's not. And he has a defense that Terrell Walden is. I'm sitting here watching him right now. Yeah, he's an animal. Yeah. He you can go look him up real quick, like, and you want to see him on YouTube. He's good. I think he got a defense that he not playing bell coverage all day. Playing man coverage.
Man, I want to see that boy too. I want to see how he step out there. I gotta see him. I'm excited, man. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited.
I've always said coaching will bring the best out of these kids. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not gonna mention him as my breakout player just because everybody know that I'm gonna mention him. So I'm not gonna mention him. You know what I'm saying?
But to think about it, everybody's not expecting nothing from DJ Ivy now. Everybody,
I know.
not everybody, but most people not expecting anything.
Say 90%, 95% of the fan base wanted him to graduate and leave. So,
And the fact that he didn't enter the portal let you know, like, I'm here to compete, baby. I'm here.
They always say, and exactly, and that ought to be respected. You know what I'm saying? But you know how our fan base is sometimes, man. Don't want him. But if he transferred, he didn't want to compete. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I think he's gonna have a great year. To be honest with you, I think he's with a coaching staff that, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna play to his trips.
I can see that happen. And
I want to see Keyshawn Washington too, man. Keyshawn Washington at the safety position. I want to see how he developed over the past.
I want to see him put on some weight and play linebacker, man. Cause he can hit.
Up, man.
His cover skills ain't all there, but man, when he come downhill and hit something, bro, you in trouble.
So y'all dropping some gems right now. Y'all dropping some players that.
Keyshawn Washington played at the same high school as DJ Ivy. He played at South Dade, but he came out like a couple of years after. I think he kind of dealt with some injuries early on. But man, he come down, he be rocking shit. He almost put Michael Redden out for the season in that spring game, and he hit Daz Worsham clean too. But it's just that safety room crowded. And it's like if he could put some weight on and play linebacker, we could definitely use him there.
All right, now I need people to start sharing the channel a little more, man. We had 17,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? We moved up. We got a lot of new people. Got more new people in the chat than old people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all share the link more. Not just on the day of the because I put these streams up 3-4 days before we go live. You know what I'm saying? I'm going live every Friday. This is my third Friday, maybe my third Friday in a row, I think, against the grain. My third Friday in a row. I've been live at 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So, man, let's get to that. Let's get to that 100, 150 people in the chat, man. Let's. I know. I hadn't been going live a lot. You know what I'm saying? But we back in the game, man. These guys dropping jewels on y'all, man. So let's spread this love out there, man. Get some people in here, man, because these guys come in here, man, to give y'all information. You know what I'm saying? That way, I'm not just the one talking and giving all the information. That's why I'm asking them questions about what they feel about things. You know what I'm saying? My specialty, to be honest with you, is breaking down games after the game. That's what I love to do. Because hey, I love to sit there and just watch football and break it down after the game. You know, so let's just see what we can do. Because I'm not staying on longer than an hour tonight. I am tired. You know what I'm saying? I went out and hung out last night. I'm going out again tonight. Definitely ain't staying on. I ain't staying on long night. I'm going out tonight, bro.
And another player I want to watch is Isaiah Johnson. I want to see what he do. I feel like he a 6'2" cornerback, bro. He gotta step up. This is the year to step up.
He gotta find that ball in there. That's the only thing, bro. His coverage is always there, and when the ball is up, it's like he never turned around and looked for it. The same shit that was happening with DJ Ivey. That's his only problem, bro. He got the size. He covered. He can run. It's just when that ball is up, he like, I don't know, a millimeter away from it every time.
I think they was coached not to turn around for the damn ball, man. I swear, man.
Yeah.
Every DB we had, man, did the same thing. Even the more what's the young guy name? The smaller guy that everybody wanted to start. What's his name?
Couch.
Even the more he played, when he first started playing, he turned his head around. The more he played, the less he turned his head around. Pay attention when you start getting beat.
That's the bad thing. Once you get beat, it's like, do I turn and try to make a play, or do I keep my eyes on him and just bring him down and just deal with the yards that I gave up?
But
That's a mental thing.
Coaching too.
It's also mental, but it's coaching because like the coach is supposed to let them know no matter what turn. Because if you look at like all the DBs that we got, and Corey Couch was supposed to be that next great, right? He was that guy that everybody. But as soon as he got beat one time, like you said, he got beat. The confidence was gone, and like he definitely everybody digressed up under the old coaching staff. Thank you, man. He definitely digressed. He went backwards, man. Like on that. And he was that next guy. You know what I'm saying? And he just all of a sudden, once he got, like you say, like against the Grays said, once he got beat, you know what I'm saying, he stopped turning his head around. And like Randy said, coaching has something to do with that as well, because you're supposed to coach these kids up to where, you know what I'm saying, they are not making those mistakes. And it's like they never corrected them. The coaching staff didn't correct them.
Yeah, it's like they first day on the job. It looked like every week it looked like they first day on the job.
Appreciate that from the Bay County area, 850 Panama City area. Appreciate that family all day, every day. What part? Where you at in the Bay, man? What part of the Bay you in? You in Bay Harbor, Glenwood, Springville, Millville, Panama City, Lynn Haven, 32444, which I, you know what I'm saying, that's who I represent out of Bay County, Lynn Haven, 324. Where you at in the Bay, man?
And right now, Memphis to Fresh, he's supposed to visit next week. That's what everybody was saying. They thought he was going to commit to Florida State, the big old lineman from Georgia. He went to the transfer portal. They say he's going to commit to Florida State this week, and he didn't. So that cleared that up. He's still in the running. He said he is not committing until he visits all the schools he wanted to see.
And I got that on my
Go ahead, Zo.
I got that on my community too about him, and somebody said he already committed to Florida State, and I didn't even comment on it because I didn't want to go back and forth.
But look what happened. Look what happened. That website that they got, War Chant. The day that he got on campus, they reported it at night. You know, I'm hearing that Mims committed, but it was nothing official. So anything that you've seen on Facebook for like the past 2 days, they got like the 247 people asking him if he committed, and he telling them no.
He had to come out
So,
publicly and say, I did not commit. That's sad. Florida State, y'all
right.
need to get it together over there. The man can't have to come out public and say, I didn't commit to Florida State.
Yeah.
The press fan base over there.
Just got a $10 donation. Just got a $15 donation. Got a $15 donation from Norman on PayPal. $25 donation from Craig on PayPal. Appreciate that, man. That's why I say that's one thing I try to and I don't like using that word pride because I think pride to get you killed. That's one thing I try to really I'm gonna say pride myself on is not releasing false news. Like, we got people out here that will not just will release something and not be held accountable for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like if you're releasing something just because other people are releasing it, or just because you think people want to hear it, to me that's not doing your due diligence. We got so many people on YouTube now, and on Facebook and on Twitter and Instagram that will drop something that is 100% definitely not accurate, and they know it's not accurate, but it's clickbait. It gets people in your chat, and you can say, "My bad." Something else happened. You can blame it on something else. Anytime that I've broke news flat out, I think I might have been wrong twice in the 10 years I've been doing this. Because if it's not factual, if I'm not getting it from somebody factual I know is around that program, I'm not dropping it. I don't care if against the grain, that's my boy. If he come here and say this, that, yada yada, I'm going to fact check him before I drop it. Even if somebody that's a booster, I'm going to fact check that booster with somebody else before I drop it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not going to go with what somebody tell me because, first off, I can't do it because they're going to kill me regardless. Second off, do your due diligence, man. Stop just running. We got so many people that, and I think it's more clickbait. If I was to say, you know what I'm saying, Tom Brady is the next quarterback coach, University of Miami, it'll be crazy. You know what I'm saying? And people probably click onto it, and then I can I come back and apologize for that later against the grain? I come back and apologize for that later when I can. I mean, it's crazy.
Just say you heard it. You heard it.
Yeah, just say that's what I heard.
That's what somebody. You ain't even got to say who said it. That's what's so messed up about the game. You know, with that all the bloggers and stuff. You can just make up a source.
Yeah,
and blame
make them up. Yeah, that's why I don't do it. I don't do it. That's why I'm so accurate with all of mine. Because I won't do it. Henry Lee says Mims in Tallahassee with his family. Ending. Yeah, okay. That's a damn shame that's all y'all got in Tallahassee is a chicken restaurant. You get the man no steak or nothing, man. The man can't go get no steak or nothing, man. So y'all got a chicken restaurant. Y'all gonna take him to the moon? Not to the moon, but to the club.
They already lied about an NIL deal with a pizza place out there, and the pizza place came out like, nah, we ain't got no NIL deal for y'all. Y'all need to pay for that pizza. And so they can't offer no NILs, bro.
You know why I like to get on Henry Lee? Because now I'm gonna get on Henry Lee. Henry Lee, you about to get this work. You about to get this work.
He pushed his visit back, Norman. He pushed it back.
Henry Lee is the most negative person when it comes to the University of Miami that I've ever seen in my life. And stay in Miami chats. That's my boy. But right now, bro, y'all are in the Titanic right now, bro. I ain't say y'all dead, but y'all damn sure sinking. Like, y'all are in the Titanic right now. It might take 86 years. Like, remember when the movie came out, it was 86 years. It might take y'all 86 years to get out of that hole that y'all in right now, bro. Y'all got Mike Norvell as a head coach, who probably couldn't coach Pop Warner right now. You still got Daniel Bourne on that damn horse. And they kicking them off. Y'all got problems down there, man. Y'all, like against the grain said, you can't depend on just portal players to rebuild your program, bro. Hey, if that's what's going to rebuild your program, you're going to be down for the next 86 years, man.
And the crazy
Y'all
part
be-
about it though, they hurt that he didn't commit. He left. He is not on y'all campus right now. He is gone. He confirmed that he is not on FSU.
And another thing is, it's crazy how they was talking about Miami. They don't even have their own stadium. Y'all got y'all own stadiums and got the worst facilities in college football, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's bad down there, bro. It's bad down there in Tallahassee, man. Like right now, Henry Lee, you can go out there and you can get them NIL deal and just sell Newports. Just to give them Newport Lucy's and give them an NIL, because they taking any money right now. They're taking all the any money right now, like False Pizza Restaurant. Is that a pizza restaurant?
Boy, I heard somebody was selling their car just to donate to the FSU program. They sold his car.
Yeah, it's bad.
What in the world is going? Hey, Sean, I appreciate that $5 donation, man. Appreciate that $5 donation, man. Thank you so much, man. Hear from you, fam. Appreciate that, man. Most definitely, Sean. Another one, Sean. Man, I've been fighting with FSU fans all day. It's crazy. Listen, you don't have. They got to fight with themselves, man.
I'm telling you, he gonna come down here to Miami, bro. They gonna put him in the Ritz-Carlton on the beach. They gonna put him somewhere on the beach, man. Here, bro. This all for you, bro. He ain't turning his back, bro. We got too much stuff in Miami, bro.
You see the difference with Miami right now and Florida State though is, yeah, Florida State beat Miami, but y'all kept the same guy. We fired the guy that let y'all beat us, man. We fired that guy, man. Y'all got this guy. If you think that y'all coaching staff is better than Miami's coaching staff, then you have lost your rabbit ass mind, bro. Like, Henry, this is a yes or no question. Would you take Miami's coaching staff over Florida State's coaching staff? Now, I'm asking Henry. It's a yes or no question. Would you take Miami's coaching staff over Florida State coaching staff? That's an easy question. It's an easy question. Like, Henry, stop it, man. Stop it, Henry. Stop, man. Stop, man. Stop.
It shouldn't take that long to type 3 letters.
Man, it's so hard. I feel your pain, Henry, bro. I know how it feels to be down and never getting up. The guy ain't never getting up. But I just know how it feels. I'm trying to feel your pain right now. You're telling me that you're going to try to take it out on us, and it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work.
You can't win. You was there, right? You can't.
Your head coach got a 10 and 15, 10 and 30 record right now. I don't know what Florida State going through right now. I think we
gotta beat them by at least 20 this year, bro. It's gonna be Mario's first FSU game, and it's at home. That gotta be a 20-point thing. Keep TV in the whole 4 quarters. Let them set a new record.
I guess his phone broke.
Yeah, he hurt. No, he put it around right now.
Like 6 touchdowns, I think, or some shit. TVD got to reset that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's bad for him right now, man. Like what Mario did in not even 1 year, 6 months. It would have probably took Manny to 10 years to do. Florida State has never do.
You see how he answered the question. I'm gonna go down to it. That lets you know how delusional he is, bro. That lets you know how delusional Henry Lee is. That lets you know look at how he answered the question. Y'all hired Willie 2.0. Like, serious. Like, that's how delusional he is. That's the Willie didn't have a championship.
Exactly.
Willie didn't coach on a championship team.
Mario he was on his 3rd consecutive Pac-10.
Like but Mario has a national championship. Mario has a national championship as a coach. I mean, like, not as a head coach, but as a coach with Alabama. I mean, like, Willie Taggart didn't have no national championship as no coach. Like, this is the delusion of the mediocrity of the new Florida State.
It's bad, bro. It's bad for real. We be joking about it, but until you really like look at the stuff that they be saying, man, it's bad.
It's bad for us.
They trying to break out of the penitentiary known as Florida State, bro. They trying to break out of Florida State penitentiary, bro. That's what they trying to do, man. Like, it's like, I hate to be on here talking about Florida State, but since some of the fans want to come in and talk, like I said, I ain't killed y'all off. I ain't say y'all dead, but y'all damn sure on.
You watch that spring game? You watched their spring game?
They had one. Did they have one?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had enough players.
Last
And
week,
they was running drills.
bro. the quarterbacks threw like 3 interceptions in the first 6 passes. That's all you gotta say. It wasn't a punchline. That was it. They threw 6 passes and 3 of them was interceptions between the quarterbacks that they had.
That's
Between Jordan Travis, the starting running back, the AJ Duffy kid that they recruited from IMG, who they saying was gonna be the savior. They threw 3 interceptions and 6 passes. Now the other 3 wasn't touchdowns. They just wasn't interceptions.
Hey, I like how you set that shit up.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god!
Same thing is great.
You see how you say it? You see how it gets crazy? Now the other 3 wasn't touchdowns. They just
They wasn't touchdowns. They just wasn't interceptions. They wasn't as bad as.
Oh my god!
They got so bad they with the individual drills, bro, in the middle of the spring game.
They stopped the whole spring game and started coaching. Hey, and look, Florida had a spring game last night. They got a touchdown chain. You saw that?
They got a touchdown chain. That's why I said the turnover chain ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
You see a new uniform. You see they new all black uniform, right?
It's a bike chain.
You see they new all black uniform.
But that wasn't no damn bike chain.
It's a bike chain with a padlock on it.
Bro, that chain was too big for a bike chain, bro. Like they try to hold the whole warehouse in. I'm like they try to stop people from getting into the warehouse.
Yeah.
That was a warehouse chain.
You see how Florida got the black jerseys now too, right? You see them with the ball black. Why do everybody want to be us, man? When did they ever have all black jerseys, man?
Never. I remember they had the ugly alligator skin jerseys.
They got all black jerseys now, bro. They got all black. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man.
Henry, why y'all was charging y'all fans $20 to get into the game? A spring
See
game.
that?
Why y'all was charging y'all fans that? $20 to get into the game.
Because they, against the grain said because that pizza restaurant dropped them.
Look, they took a picture with the pizza and lied like, Florida State is in talks with a local pizza shop in Tallahassee about getting their offensive lineman NIL, and that pizza shop was like, no, he's not.
So it's a local. It's not even Papa John's. Little Caesars.
It's a local, like a mom and pop. It's only, you know how the pizza shops be. It's only one of the motherfuckers in existence. You got to go to that one if you want that pizza. You can go anywhere and get Papa John's. You can go anywhere and get Domino's and Pizza Hut. You got to go to Tallahassee to get that one particular pizza.
So how much money they think they were going to be in to give them, man? From a mom and pop pizza restaurant?
They might have been paying them in pizza.
That boy said he would have paid $30
to get into
all right, Henry Lee. You would have paid, but you didn't pay. You live right, and you don't live too far from him.
Why would you pay?
He wouldn't have paid it because he's not too far from Tallahassee, and he didn't go. So that lets you know he wouldn't have paid it. What was your excuse for not going? You had to work? No. What was your excuse for not going if you would have paid $30? Your car broke?
If the spring game $30, but the circus is only $15, you could have saved $15 and just went to the circus if you wanted to watch the FSU spring game.
Boy said they stopped the spring game and started coaching.
Started doing drills.
CW Hurricane local $5 donation. We may got to rent a stadium, but them boys need rent. They need rent for what is that?
But they ain't got
Euros.
What came out like before the off season.
Oh my god!
But you know how bad that is. Go ahead.
They stadium. They urinals is like they old and ran down. So like that's what they're trying to raise money for. People like, oh, we need to do this with money, and they like, bro, have you been to the stadium? We like look at our urinals, bro. Like we gotta update this first.
I'm about to do this right now. I'm sorry. Can I say this right here, Henry Lee? I'm willing to bet you $500, and if this bet gonna go through, we have to send out that Cash App money to somebody. You can send it against the grain. You can send it to Randy. You can send it to Hurricane Logan. You got to send that money to somebody that is being held. I'm willing to bet you $500 that we dog walk y'all ass this year. I'm willing to bet you $500 right now. I'm gonna stop all that. That last year, I'm gonna leave that with that last year's score. This is me. You said, listen, like, I'm willing to bet $500 right now. $500 right now that we mollywop y'all ass. $500. If that's too much for you, little bro, then put your own price on it. I'm willing to bet. Or if you want,
I don't think they score over 17 points.
I'm willing to bet $500 right now. Put your money where your mouth is. I'm willing to bet $500 right now. I just got a $6 hour raise, homie. I'm at 36 an hour, homie. I can afford $500. You know what I'm saying? So we can put that money in the cash app today. We can send it today. Let it sit there and collect interest.
Bro, that's sad, bro. How y'all get a whole new locker room and don't put no showers, nothing in that motherfucker, bro? I'm hurt.
They got right now. You know why? Because that locker room was, them containers, the shipping containers.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's how they build their locker room with them damn shipping containers. Them shipping containers don't come with bathrooms, man. They don't come with bathrooms, man.
Damn, it's bad. It was bad over there, boy. Good God.
Look, it's a grand rate. What I said a couple weeks ago, any Florida State fan want to talk, I'm willing to bet $500 right now. I said it. I mean it. Right now, if you want to send $500, you pick the person besides somebody in your family. You pick the person you want to send the $500 to.
Mario,
and I send my $500. And I send my $500.
First Florida State game. He know what that game means. He gonna try to send a message. He might get Mike Norvell fired.
That boy gonna give you $500 in food.
I hope not, but
pickup order, a Walmart pickup order.
No, you can't do that with Cash App, bro. You can't do a Cash App. Look at Richard, LOL crickets. I'm just saying, like, he talking.
Oh, good.
I'll send that $500 right now. I'll send it right now. Right now, I'll send it
everywhere, but y'all can't get no NIL deal to these players. Got players checking out early.
I'm just saying, like, I ain't with the talking this year, man. Like, I ain't with all the talking back and forth, man. Put your money where your mouth is. I ain't with all the talking this year, man. I ain't with all the talking this year. Put your money where your mouth is, bro. Like I said, don't have a stadium, but you ain't got $500 to bet. I got it. Bet it. I ain't gonna keep trash talking you. Bet it. Bet it. You can spell everything but $500. We'll bet $5 then.
Everybody say that money they gonna need.
Talking about he would have paid $30, and he live in Lee County. He don't live nothing but an hour and a half, and he would have paid $30, but he ain't make it to the game. Henry, I'll tell you what you do, man. You get 500 Seminole fans, and y'all come with $1 a piece. That's what you do. You get 500 Seminole fans, y'all come with $1 a piece, man. Or y'all donate that money so y'all get some urinals. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. What's going on, Rob? What's good with you? I ain't even posting your comments no more, Henry Lee, because you scared to death to bet money. I'm tired of playing. I'm tired of playing games. This is our year. I'm tired of playing games. I'm not gonna play with you. I'm not, because like I told you, you don't. I told you never donate, and then you got mad at me when I said that. So I'm giving you a chance to donate some money to me. Get 500 Florida State fans and come back and holler at me, because y'all can't win. And by the way, go to Freedomcast TV. Freedomcast TV if you want to watch all the games. If you don't live in the Miami area, you want to watch all the games for free, MMA fights and all that shit for free. Y'all go to Freedomcast TV. Y'all hit me up and I'll get y'all hooked up. I got 5 people signed up last week. Got 5 more people signed up last week. I done got like 50 people signed up in the past couple months. Everybody get ready for the season.
Boxing on that too, bro?
Everything, bro. Every single thing. Everything.
I need to try to
everything.
watch that Errol Spence fight tomorrow.
We got every single thing. I'm saying, when I say everything, I mean everything. Everything, bro. And I'll watch it. I'll be watching Earl Spence fight right here on that 65-inch Samsung. Let me not show that because Florida State fans don't know what them look like. Let me not show that. Florida State fans don't. They got black and white TVs. Let me not show that. They don't know what them look like. So I'm in the mood right now, bro. I'm in the mood right now. But I got shit. Y'all can't tell me shit right now. I ain't never had that kind of raise in my life. I thought they was about to fire all of us, man. They promising that off. You know what I'm saying? I was happy after that. He better not bet. He better use that money with him bathroom. He talking about it. I'm listening, man. Anybody that it's games that I won't bet against this year. It's Texas A&M. I might bet 50 on it. And Clemson, I might bet 50 on it. Florida State, I do 5. Fuck it, I do 1,000. I want to hurt somebody's feeling. They can hurt mine. How Juvie said? I forgot how Juvie said that shit. But yeah, I bet 1,000, man.
Bet 1,000, shoot 1,000. It ain't nothing.
Yeah, bet 1,000, shoot 1,000. Ain't nothing. Smoke a pound, pop the crystal, and drink something. What you want to do, man?
You mean VIP? Put way in the back.
Back. Tomorrow I'll be back. I got millionaire status. I make so much money. IRS be looking at us.
Now you talking my lane. You know where I'm from.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire right now, man. There's nothing you can. And I get hit 17,000 subscribers this week. I'm on fire right now, bro. And I think I needed 30 to hit, and I think 30 of them in the chat right now. It's crazy. I appreciate y'all, man. So now the job is to work to get people back in the get people back in the chat. You know what I'm saying? That's the job now. It's a job now. Let's have fun, man. Anybody want to come in and talk shit with Randy and Against the Grain and yours truly? Y'all come on in. I'm gonna put that stream cat in. I said stream cat.
Spring game tomorrow, baby. Spring game tomorrow, baby. The wait is.
And I was gonna go live tomorrow at 8. I don't know if I am because it's gonna be every Miami Hurricane YouTuber gonna be live all day tomorrow.
Yeah, you got to do a recap. So you got to do a recap.
I don't know, man. Because every YouTuber gonna be on, man. Every YouTuber gonna be on, man. Every YouTuber gonna be on. I tell you this shit here though, man. Like Against the Grain, Randy, like we got to kill him this shit. We got to. Our post game shows are gonna be something serious this year, man. Like seriously, I'm sending everybody bottles that host the channel. I'm hooking everybody that hosts the channel this year getting hooked up. I'm sending out webcams. I'm sending everybody who hosts the channel this year getting hooked up. I'm sending out webcams. I'm saying if it gets a grain, need a webcam, whatever you need, y'all let me know what y'all need. I'm hooking everybody up this year because I came out of a drought this year, so I'm good this year. It's lovely to finally come out of fucking deep sorrow, bro. That shit rough,
bro. We've been in it for so long with on the field, off the field. Bro, it's just one of those years, bro. Like everything just like up, like the U just up.
Yeah.
I want. Are we up or we all the way up, man?
Sold out spring game, like bro just said, that bitch sold out. People trying to get tickets right now. That's how people buying tickets from people to get spring game seats.
You know what? And I'm so happy. I do not doubt that the stadium will be sold out for every game this year. I just think the buzz is in the city right now. I think the buzz is in the city right now. I really believe that every game will be sold out this year. I think the buzz is in the city right now.
17,000 fans for a spring game sold out. People still trying to get in the bro. It's a good bro.
Hey Chris, you got your taco meat out today, man?
Yeah, man.
Got your taco meat all out.
I washed my hair today, y'all boys.
Hey, his locks actually pretty long. I didn't think his locks was that long. His locks pretty long, man. Randy actually got ready.
It's been a minute.
They're pretty. They actually dropped. I didn't think they was dropping. Hey Randy, how my daughter locks look, Randy? Randy, how my daughter locks look?
I ain't gonna hate on nobody, but mine's gonna get though.
And you gotta catch me first, Randy.
You know I ain't gonna catch.
You gotta catch me first, Randy. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta catch Chris. I ain't catching Chris. You gotta catch me, man. My whole goal was to catch T. My whole goal was to catch T2Y. Oh, look, bro, that was my goal. My goal was to catch T2Y. That was my goal. We had a war for a second, man. That was my goal. If he'd have locked this shit, I'll be honest with you. If he'd have locked it, I'd have never caught him. If T2Y would have locked this shit, I'd never caught him. Y'all ain't heard me say that though. If T2Y if T2Y heard me say that, tell everybody T2Y lying. Y'all ain't heard me say that. But if he'd have locked, I would have never caught him.
But we ain't gotta sell tickets for a spring game to get money though. That's a good thing about that. We ain't gotta sell tickets for a spring game to get money.
Here we go. The Hurricanes is up in the off season. I just said I bet you 500, Henry Lee. You ain't responded to that. I said you can leave the echo in the background. I said I bet you 500, Henry Lee. So it's not being up in the off season. I want your bag.
You ain't gonna get it, dog.
Stop talking to me.
He a smart man. That's why he ain't talking about money. I told y'all.
Henry Lee, all talk, no bite. When he want to go left, he go right. When he try to see, he lose sight.
Ooh, yeah.
That motherfucking kid, dynamite. Henry Lee, I want to battle. I said, hey, yo. You don't want none of it, man. Cut it out, Henry.
Hey, it's gonna be a running back battle, boy. The ball, boy, it's going down. I don't know. It's gonna be Henry or Thad, boy. It's going down tomorrow, boy. It's going down. I think that's one and two right there. Because once Don Chaney and Rooster get back, woo. Well, good God, we got a backfield.
Damn, my bad. I hit the wrong button by mistake.
Yeah, I seen that.
Chris, who your breakout players is? Chris, who you got on offense and defense? Chris, for your breakout players tomorrow.
Breakout players. I think my man Arroyo.
Oh, he went tight end. Boy.
That was good.
Either Arroyo. Gotta go with X, dog.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Defense.
I got you, Ellen. I ain't going to sleep yet though. I'm blaming it on alcohol right now.
I got my man LT.
You think he gonna get that 2 deep tomorrow?
LT and I got my man Al Blaze Jr.
All right, that's consistent right there. That's consistent. I think DJ Ivy still, you feel me? I'm big on hearing good things about him. I hear he's consistent. That's who I want to see show up tomorrow. He show up. We got corners. I'm saying that I've been saying 12-0, and I'm gonna keep saying 12-0, and it's still gonna be 12-0.
I just want 500. I just want 500 though. 500 of them bills from Henry Lee. That's all I want.
And you hear Texas A&M talk about it was a windy day. That's why they quarterback room look like it look. Bro, I don't want to hear none of that, bro. Don't blame the wind for nothing. It's going down. 3, bro.
Yeah, Henry Lee, we like
already.
Henry Lee, we good people. We like family, but when it come to that game, we ain't family. When it come to that game, that's what we ain't. We ain't when it come to that game. I want your money. I want your money. I want you to get cursed out by your girlfriend, wife, and kids. I want you, the girlfriend, the wife on the side. I want you to get cursed out by all of them. I want all of them to curse you out, man. Serious. I want your kids to curse you out. I want everybody to curse you out for losing that $500.
You done lost the money on a football game.
Yep. I want you to lose the gas money, the Christmas money, all that on that football game. I want everybody to be mad at you. I want everybody in the family to be mad at you. I want everybody to be like, you dummy. Why did you bet that money? I want you to be down during Christmas. I want you to be the Christmas Grinch. Okay? We cool. You my boy. But I want that bag. I want your whole Christmas money, light bill money, rent money, mortgage money, that girl on the side money. I want all that money. I want every dollar, all that money, every bit of it. Henry. Let me leave Henry alone, man. Probably Henry commit suicide in the chat, man. And then they're gonna get me for bullying. I'm going to jail.
Trying to tell you, they already got to pay to see their spring game. Good God, they going through enough already. We got to call Saving Foundation. How do you call it?
Now, come on, bro. Now you know. Now Henry Lee, come on, bro. You know I'm not. Oh Lord, now he getting sensitive. I just said I want everybody to be mad at you, Henry. I said girlfriend and wife on the side, Henry. Come on, oh Lord, have mercy, man. If you would have said that,
what do you want to hear? You know when you mad.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Now you gonna make it seem. Now you gonna go tell everybody that Lonzo talking about his family and stuff, and that's not what I'm doing, bro. Oh Lord, let me retract them whole statement. I'm gonna retract all of that. My bad, Henry. I apologize, Henry. My bad. You responded to that, but you didn't respond to that $500 bet. Oh, have mercy.
Man, Harvey better step up. If Harvey don't step up, boys.
You ain't say nothing about nothing else. But it is what it is. What you expect?
I ain't talking about his family. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let me stop. My bad, Henry. I apologize. If you think I was talking about your family, bro, I apologize, man. I'm sorry. Can you accept my apology? Mario keep mentioning that Harvey been flashing in practice. And this right here is another practice game. Let's remember, this is a practice game. So if you don't see Harvey do what you want him to do, whatever, then it's practice, bro. It's practice.
I know one thing, them trenches gonna be lit. I know that's for a fact. Them trenches gonna be lit. The receiving, the defense, it's gonna be lit. The quarterback, he gonna be chilling.
My whole thing is I want to see offensive line, defensive line, and linebackers. That's what I want to see. I want to see that, especially linebackers, man. I want to see that. I want to see that the linebacker do something, man. I want to see the linebacker do something, man. I said I wasn't gonna be on longer than an hour. I'm gonna get like 15 more minutes, then we get up off here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been an hour and 12 minutes, so we'll do an hour and a half. I'm done. I'm tired.
I just want to see grit, dog. I said it on Coach Hayes' show. I just want to see grit, dog. That's all I want to see. I want to see progression, not regression. I want to see us get in there, and I want to see us do something. I want to see us to actually tackle. I want us to see those trenches fixed. I want to see the offense online, especially the daggone O-line. I want to see the defensive line. I want to see everything up to par. It ain't got to be perfect, but it got to be better than what it was last year.
I didn't see a bad O-line last year when Tyler Van Dyke got the game.
No.
See, I didn't see a bad O-line. I kept telling everybody that De'Aaron King was 5'8", 5'9". I kept telling everybody that, man. He's 5'11 and a half. No, he ain't, bro.
See, it's
what did Pro Day say against the Grand? What Pro Day had him at? Listen to that.
Well, they had
5'9", 5'8 and a half.
5'8". That bruh, they've been lying to us for so long, bruh.
They've been lying. You can't see with your eyes, bro.
But
what did I tell everybody? What did I tell everybody?
Junior, that's what you said. He was
and I actually put a size on. I said he 5. Remember me and T2Y said I stood next to him. He definitely 5'10 and a half. I said no, he ain't. I said you must have been sitting on the top of the hill. I mean, he must have been sitting on top of the hill, or you was on the bottom of the hill. Cause he ain't 5'10 and a half, man. Like definitely not. Pro Day had him at 5'8 and a half.
You got a bad O line when you got a daggone quarterback that's only about 5'3". But it's the same O line that it looks way better when you got a 6'4", 6'5" quarterback that can actually see over the line. We've been preaching about for the last 3 years.
And actually, in all actuality, too, one thing I love about, like, that's why I think one thing gonna still be great. Garcia, Jay Garcia said himself. He said, "Bro, I'm 6'4", and it's hard for me to see over the offensive line. Like it's hard to see past that offensive line."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what he said this year. Like, he said that's his trouble right now, seeing past that offensive line. So, if he having trouble seeing past the offensive line, like, I know damn well I'm gonna have trouble seeing past the offensive line. I think that's why all of his passes will roll out. That's why he didn't throw from the pocket. That's why he didn't throw from the pocket. And you don't realize when you roll out, you cutting off half of the field. You cutting off half of the field. Like, you cut off half of the field when you roll out. If you roll right, we gotta throw the ball against the grain. If you roll right, we gotta throw the ball too.
Gotta throw it.
Right. If you roll left, we gotta throw it. If you can't roll right, throw that bitch left.
Big dog.
It'd be a pick six damn near every time.
Mm-hmm. But at least he addressed it, though. So you know what I'm saying? At least he's like, well, that's my biggest problem. So that's going to be something that he's going to work on. But it's the accountability part to it. It's not like he just sitting there, ain't saying nothing about it. He ain't trying to get better. He's not saying anything. Oh, no, everything good, everything that. And you got this problem. He's saying, yo, I'm 6'4", and I'm having a little bit of difficulty seeing over the line. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that they're going to work on. But it's the accountability part to it. You see what I'm saying? It's actually being said. It's not something like you wait till the game and then it's like, well, why he can't see this? Why he this, that, and the third? He's doing it now.
And if TBD have a Heisman, if he has a Heisman candidate year, like if he's a runner-up in a Heisman or something, he's going pro. So we gotta hope Jake Garcia is that guy, because if TBD has this is my opinion. If he has that, like if he has a year like he had last year, but with 4 extra games, he's gonna be a top 5 draft pick.
Bro, he gonna go if he almost threw for what, 3,000 for them 9, Joe?
Yeah.
8.
If he play
8 starts.
He gonna
8
throw
starts.
5.
8 starts. 2,970 something yards with 27 touchdowns.
He gonna throw for 5,000. He gonna throw
Give
for
him 4 more
5,000.
starts. Give him 4 more starts, man. In a bowl game.
He
What
gonna
do
throw
you
for
think against
5,000.
Grind?
Tell him.
I mean, if you just go based off of his pattern, is 300 yards a game, 3 touchdowns. So if you play 14 games, that's 4,200 yards and 42 touchdowns, and that's on the low end. You're not even counting the games that he throws for 350, 380. You know, it might be
400.
Yeah,
Right.
that's how you get up to that 5,000 mark. But probably the minimum is 4,200.
And
So if you think does he come back? Does he come back against the Grain if he had them type of yards and have a and has a Heisman? I don't think so neither.
We would have to get real close, or like real close to the championship and come up short. Or
somebody gonna have to drop that bag.
We would have to like completely fall apart. You win like 6 or 7 games, which I don't see. That's the only way I can see him coming back.
Yeah, I don't see him coming back if we get to that championship game and lose. Just because that money, bro. Like you can't turn down that money. It ain't like TVD. It ain't like TVD came from.
If you got $8 million for 1 year, $8 million for 1 year,
I'm going pro.
I'm just saying.
I'm going pro. You know why? Because if I get hurt, now my draft stock, I'm gonna get more than that if I'm in the top 5. I'm gonna get a $30 million signing bonus, bro.
But
and that signing bonus is guaranteed. No, listen to me. I'm getting a $30 million sign. You talking about $8 million versus a $30 million? That's $22 million less. Now I'm gonna throw away $22 million. Who's throwing away $22 million? You throwing? I'm no.
I'm not saying that. Think about this. Just think about it.
I'm putting the math there. You said what happens if he's offered $8 million? What I'm saying is, if he's a top 5 pick at quarterback, he's gonna get a $30 million signing bonus. If he's a number 1 pick, he's gonna get like a $50 million signing bonus. But if he's a top 5 pick, he's gonna get a $30 million signing bonus. $8 million from $32 million is $22 million left. That's simple math. No.
I understand.
What would you do?
If it's me personally, the type of player I am, if my teammates say, "Bro, man, let's go win the national championship," I might think about it.
Randy, I'm kicking your ass. You gotta take care of me, homie. Me and your wife and kids. I'm kicking your ass. I need help.
Hell, I'll buy a ring.
A lot of them with that.
I'll be on the sideline coaching for the national championship game and getting me a ring that way. I'm coming back for that game.
It's a lot to think about.
No, it ain't.
If that's something that he did, though, he would go down as probably the best quarterback in Miami history.
He would probably
come back his 10 year and win that title. Because I think he'll be a guarantee. He'll be a lock for a Heisman and a number 1 pick. He's not a lock for a Heisman and a number 1 pick this year, because you got Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud. They might get drafted ahead of him. If he come back that next year, bro, it's just gonna be him.
But if he get hurt,
yeah, and that's the other side of the coin too.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm not throwing away. I'm not throwing away $22 million.
I gotta get that bag, boy.
That's a
I
lot
had
of
to
money.
get that
Man.
bag.
I mean, I'm being honest with you, man. Maybe that's coming from a poor man state of mind,
I'm
bro.
on your side with it. I'm just saying, like, what these NILs is doing, man, it's kind of making these kids reconsider going to the league early. And if you look at
Yeah, but
the basketball team, you got guys that probably could have hit the draft. That's like, I'm gonna come back another year because y'all got NIL deals
yeah,
in place for me.
yeah, but that's for the guys who's not going to be in that top. In basketball, that's for those guys who's not going to be in that
Right.
lottery.
Right.
But if you in football and you in that top 5, top 10, I don't think them guys thinking about coming back.
Mm-mm.
You get outside. If you get outside of that top 10, those guys, okay, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't improve my draft stock, blah blah blah. But in that top 5, definitely, I guarantee you ain't not one top 5 pick.
So think about it.
coming back for NIL.
What would you need to come back? What would
That
you
22
want
million.
to hear?
That
No,
20. That
what
20. That 22 million. That 22 million.
I'll put it to you like this: if I go to the
You
league
raise
and
that money.
if they offer me 30 million, if they offer me 30 million in the league, I'm gonna take it. Only way I come back is if they match it in college, which they not.
It's a business, bro. It's a business, man.
And you know they not.
You talking about that's generational money, bro. That's generational money, and it's guaranteed. So no, I don't. You
Like
gotta
time I
match
put
it
my
when you
name
come
on this
back.
contract, it's mine.
Yeah, it's guaranteed. You have to go get the bag.
You got
I would tell any kid go get the bag.
I'm just
Go
speaking.
get it.
I'm just speaking. I'm just feeling like if I'm a quarterback, I want to win a national championship this year. If I'm not trying to come back next year,
I feel you.
So he needs to try to win it this year. Try to win it this year, then.
he got to.
And it's not the thing about it. The thing about it is, it's not like it's impossible to do. I mean, like I said, all you gotta do is look at what LSU did. It's not like it's impossible to do, bro. It's not impossible to do. Like, if people think it's impossible for Miami to win that championship this year, you crazy. Because if you win the ACC, with one loss, you're definitely you're in the playoffs. So it's not impossible. It's not impossible. Now, the odds are very much against you. The odds are very much against Miami, but it's not. When you have a quarterback, when you have an elite quarterback, you can win. You can be in every single game when you have an elite quarterback. So with Tyler Van Dyke being what I think is an elite quarterback, and I'm gonna give it to against the grain, like I said, because he was the only one. He was the only one. I don't care. Ain't nobody sit here and say they was, because we was all on Jake Garcia. These everybody that was in the chat, including myself last year, and TV. I mean, and against the grain, was telling everybody to pump their brakes, pump your brakes, pump your brakes. Tyler Van Dyke better. And I didn't argue with him, but I was like, man, I don't know, bro. I seen what TVD. I'm not seeing what he did compared with what TVD did, and I'm bringing the numbers up. And against the grain, like, bro, them numbers don't look the same because I remember conversations, bro. Those numbers don't look the same because you know what I'm saying, he didn't play as much and this and that. I'm like, all this and that. So you all remember these conversations. So it ain't like I don't remember these conversations. And he telling everybody to pump their brakes last year, man. And I was one of the ones that didn't pump my brakes until Tyler Van Dyke made me pump my damn brakes.
And Red Ranger showed up, man.
But how y'all
so,
feel about Lashley? I feel like Lashley.
Well, I would have loved to see Lashley come back.
I can't give Lashley credit.
You would have lost your damn mind.
How can you sit
we
here?
not doing that, bro.
It's just me. It's just me. It's just
You know what? Like I said, all you gotta do is go to the Oklahoma State game when Perry came, but it was not Lashley's choice not to play Perry. That was Manny Diaz, bro. That was Manny Diaz. Listen, I don't care what y'all hearing. I'm telling you, I know for a fact. I know this for a fact. And how many times I say this against Green last year? I know this for a fact. I talked to people that was there. Just like I said, it wasn't what's the name fault when Mark Richt was there. Mark Richt didn't want to play Perry. And what did Malik Rozier say? And what did your boy say on when I came into that podcast? And I had to get on street and all of them. Remember, I came to that podcast on Orange and Green Blood that they show. And when I said that, Malik Rozier said that Perry was way better than him. And he don't know it. And everybody like, And Orange and Green Blood, he pulled it up and said, "So right." Like, it was not Lashley, bro. It wasn't Lashley's fault, bro.
I'm still faulting Lashley. Like, I'm still for it.
How?
Lashley had his issues, bro, but it was like in-game shit, like calling the wrong shit at the wrong time. It's not like in the grand scheme of it, bro. He held TVD back or nothing, or he was like playing the wrong quarterback. That was never the issue with him. It was just he wasn't a real good big game.
What it is though? What is it though? He played the wrong quarterback.
He did not play the wrong quarterback. It was not his decision. It wasn't his decision. You see how mad Lashley was? You see the difference when he was able to play Tyler Van Dyke? You see how Lashley started smiling? If your boss is telling you that you can't play this guy, then you can't play this guy, bro. And he had to follow the sword.
Me as a person, if I want a kid and you going against me, it's gonna be issues.
It was issues. That's what did they say was the locker room was so freaking separated, and Lashley was going in on Manny. Like all this I reported last year, bro. The locker room was separated. Lashley was pissed. Why do you think Lashley was looking for a job in week 5?
Because Manny was gone.
No, Manny, when he was
I think everybody was looking for a job after about week 5 because Alabama, you barely beat App State, you got beat by Michigan State, like
and Lashley was like I say, Lashley didn't even want TVD to start. He wanted Perry back.
Yeah.
Just be honest with you.
He got King to spike Perry because he didn't want Perry because Perry did with what he did with Baxter, and Baxter was a Manny guy, and Manny couldn't stand Perry for what he did, so that's why he got King for a slap in the face. That's why we didn't need King. That was out of sight.
So you can't blame Lashley for that, man. That's like blaming the offense. Do you remember? That's like when what's name told what's name was in Alabama when he was in Alabama and he was trying to throw the ball. And Nick Saban said, "Run the damn ball, run the ball, run the ball. I don't want to throw the ball right now. Run the ball." What's the old boy name? Lane Kiffin. You see how what's his name talked to Lane Kiffin when he was in Alabama. Like Lane Kiffin had his head down all the time. Lane Kiffin couldn't wait to get up out of there because the head coach makes the final decision, bro. And if Lashley get fired, it hurts him. So Lashley fell on the sword, bro.
Man, he was in love with King. He was in love with King.
No, he wasn't. He didn't even want King, bro. I got to ask you, who did
He just hated Perry, bro. Because if you look at 2019, that was his first year. How the hell did Jaron Williams beat him out, bro?
But they
Jaron Williams. Then it was, we're gonna go get De'Aaron King, and now De'Aaron King tears his knee up. He come back and he steal the fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I said it. He's not gonna be ready. Kept saying it. And who the guy who kept saying he was? The only guy that was talking King up after the practices was who? Manny. Brett was like, "We'll see where it go. We'll see where it go." Where's Manny like, "Oh, he healthy. He's healthy. He's cutting. He's this. He's that." They asked Brett, "We'll see where it go."
I was telling them dudes that shit the other day. We was in the space. They was like, "Yeah, man, we had to get into it with your boy Zoe. He's bringing up that Perry shit," and I'm like, "Bro, I tell y'all at least twice a week when we got in the coach of Perry, we should have never looked back. He should have been a starting quarterback from day one, bro." You know, and that's just the reality.
And the thing about it, I didn't mention Perry. They mentioned Perry. That's the funny thing about it. I didn't mention Perry. They mentioned Perry. And all I said was go to the Oklahoma State game. That's all I said. All I said.
Go to all the other times he pulled us out the fire. You know.
And I said he was never named the starter.
Yeah.
He was never named the starter. He was always the backup and wait till the other guy get healthy and then he gonna get pulled out.
Mm-hmm.
And then the game that he almost brought us back against, was it Virginia? Somebody he had broke his shoulder. He broke his shoulder in that game. It's called somebody that he, like dislocated his shoulder in that game. And this game he had a bad game. He playing with a dislocated shoulder, bro.
Still almost won it. So if that don't show dedication, it is. Manny was poison.
He'll be drafted this year. I bet y'all that.
Oh yeah.
Might be in the 4th round. He'll be drafted.
Yeah, FAU.
Uh-huh.
Him and
might be in the 4th round.
That'd be a nice look for him.
He gonna get drafted. He'll get drafted.
Him and Ain't Mark Pope there or D Wiggins?
Nah, more Pope is at Jackson State and Wiggins is at Louisville.
Right.
Some wide receiver from Louisville just jumped in the portal the other day.
Yeah, that boy 5'2", boy.
It gets the green. I need to figure out what this is.
Huh?
What the hell happened to your mic?
Them two, here we go.
The mic went out.
We getting out of here. Even though we had 65 in the chat, we getting out of here, man. We'll be on tomorrow, and I'm doing every Friday at 8:00. I'm gonna start spreading through some of the chats and stuff like that on Twitter Space and stuff. Randy, what happened to you boys tonight, man? What happened to them tonight, man? What happened to Gio? Gio was supposed to come on tonight. What happened?
Man, everybody booked look like tonight. They just booked. They basically doing what they want to do tonight. So it's all respect.
I can't blame them. I get it, man. Look, man. Hey, I'm gonna end it with this. I'm go around the panel. Like I said, my whole thing in the grand scheme of things is toughness. My whole thing is toughness out of tomorrow's spring game. I'm not gonna pick players. I'm just say what I want to see is toughness. That's it. What you got against Ryan?
I just want to see. I want to see them kids compete. I want to see them kids go out there and act and show that they trying to impress the coaches that been working with them. That I'm a guy that you can depend on. And you can't pick and choose when you want to do it. If they say the spring game is today or we got a scrimmage, I want to see them guys that been stepping up in practice step up in that spring game too.
Real talk. Go Canes. Mike Williams with a $10 donation. Appreciate that, Mike Williams. What you got, Chris?
I want to see accountability.
I want to hear a new mic.
We ain't seen that shit in months or years. Should I say accountability?
Yeah.
See accountability.
I just want to see a new head coach on the sideline. Coach call Mario. I just want to see him on the sideline.
Did you play for Mario? Did you play for Mario at FIU already?
Yeah.
See, that's a love connection. That's a love connection. All it is.
I remember
Randy trying to get a job down there.
Hey, man, Coach Frank. Coach, they got the whole FIU staff down there. All them boys went on to be DCs. Like I tell you,
that's almost a bad thing though, because Ponce, I'm kind of worried about. If there's one coach on the staff, I'm worried about this him.
Ponce been out though. He been in the world on his own for like about 6-7 years, about longer.
If it's one coach, I'm worried about is him.
Ponce almost beat us.
If it's one coach I'm worried about, is him.
He almost beat us with App State.
As a QB coach, not straight. If you ask him to call plays, then it's like it's a little different. But Ponce is a QB coach straight.
Yeah, I don't think
that's the one coach that's the one coach that's where the loyalty thing come in. That's the one coach if it's one coach I'm worried about. And I'm not saying he's not good, but if I had to pick, think about it, if you had to pick one coach, who would you pick? Who would you pick against him?
That I wasn't 100% sure about.
Yeah. And it's not a bad thing. It's just
It's sad that not sad. It's a good thing that we don't even know who. It's a lot.
It'll probably be Ponce if I had to pick one. That's a good problem to have. Though shit, if it's only one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a good problem to have.
Oh yeah, that's what I say. I'm not killing. I'm not killing him. I think he's an excellent coach, but it's the one coach that I'm going. And like you say, he is a quarterback coach. So hey, if you see TVD digress this year.
But I honestly think he went after recruiters, like because Ponce is a good recruiter. Like he got. If
you see TVD digress this year, do you blame Ponce?
That's hard because it's a new system too.
Understandable, but
it could be a whole lot of factors.
It could be a million factors. You 100%
and it could
right.
just be one too.
But I'm asking Randy this because Randy blaming Lashley. Lashley was the quarterback coach last year and offensive coordinator.
I don't want to blame Lashley for the.
So no, just hit me for a second now. Like if he digressed this year, that's something he didn't do last year. Randy, That's your guy.
Digress. I don't think so. I think
I don't think he is neither. I don't think he will neither.
now we'll find out with Ja'Cory Brown and Jay Garcia, but I think TBD already up there. Like he just needed the weapons that was held back from the previous.
They were not held. They were not held back from last. They were held back from Manny. I don't think Manny wanted to. I don't think Manny wanted to win. I think
he didn't want to win.
I don't think he wanted to win.
Saving points or something. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on.
You know his father was a crook. Hey, you got a lot of echo in the background, Chris. You got a lot of echo in the background.
I'm trying to figure it out. Hold on a second.
Like he was just talking about what you were saying. What you were saying, bro? You were saying something. I don't know what you were saying. We couldn't hear.
Hey, turn the music on. Hey, turn the music on. Try to give me a Cowboys right. Oh, hold on. Hello? Okay. Alright. Okay. No, we good though, man. We good though. We good, man. Let me see. Good deal. I got good deal. Got a $100 donation from somebody who said don't say their name. $130 donation in cash app. Somebody just said don't say their name. Y'all think I'm playing? It's got a $130 donation. Somebody just told me not to say their name. They sent me $130. Hey. Appreciate it. Say much love, Zoe. Don't mention my name. Just $130 for you. Appreciate it. I'm all the way up. And a $6 raise this week. Can't tell me that.
Blessings, dog. Blessings.
Blessings. And you got a new truck.
Hey, what?
And me and Chocolate Dropper going about to write a diss track to Kevin Hart.
And Henry Lee.
Henry Lee, you gonna be on that diss track too, Henry Lee. You know what I'm saying? We gonna write a song better than Seminole Road. Hey man, we get up out here, man. It's been an hour, 37 minutes, man. I'm tired. Get ready to go to sleep, and we gonna come back on tomorrow. Hey, stop being late for work, Randy. You on Twitter Spaces, you late for work.
Bro. You know how I am, bro.
You on Twitter Spaces, you late for work, bro.
You know I can't.
And what happened to the video you supposed to chop up? What happened?
I chopped the video. You with the I ain't gonna bring it up again.
You ain't sent it to. Well, you can't. You sent it to me. I couldn't see it.
No.
You got sent to me on Messenger. It was too big. You got sent to me on Messenger. You can't send it on you can't send it on a text message because you gotta dilute it so much. You gotta take all the what's the name out of it.
I'm gonna try to send it through my email. I'm gonna try to get
send it through email or Facebook Messenger.
Either one of them should work.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Alright, man, we up out here, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Let me go ahead and give everybody a shout out that's in the chat real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying, everybody. Charles Peterson, appreciate it, bro. Good job on the language, though. Appreciate it, man. I told y'all I'm gonna do better, man. I'm still gonna be me. I'm just not gonna say the N-word. I'm just staying away from the N-word, bro. Super Mario is my brother's savior. Mario, we back.
Yeah.
Love our staff. I just wanted Lamar Thomas. I would have loved to see Lamar Thomas on the coaching staff. I would have loved to see that. That would have been a trilogy. Henry TVD will have to have a setback due to film. And you know what? I ain't gonna argue with you on that, Henry, because I said I want to see how he performs when people have film on him. So I'm not even gonna argue with you. That's a valid point, Henry Lee. That's not a hating point. That's a valid point. You know what I'm saying? When teams get film on you, that's why it's called that sophomore slump. When teams get film on you, you have to adapt. You have to adjust to that. You know what I'm saying? Manny Diaz Sr. will never see the inside of a jail cell. let's keep it at that. That mother sucker. That mother trucker. I'm gonna start doing stuff like that. I'm gonna start finding myself when I curse too much. Much love, family. Hey man, We up out this place, man. We up out of here, man. I see y'all boys tomorrow after the spring game around 8 o'clock tomorrow night,
Yep.
maybe 9 o'clock. I don't know. I'm not gonna go early. Did I get the dono? Yeah, I got you. I got the dono in PayPal. Let me see. I mentioned the dono. Yeah, I mentioned your dono on PayPal. I mentioned your $25 dono. That what you talking about? That what you talking about, y'all? Trying to see if that what you talking about. Yeah, I mentioned that. I mentioned your 25 and Norman's 15. And I have a problem with my cash app, my PayPal right now. I got money on, I can't even spend it. The $10. Hold on, let me see the $10. Hold on. And PayPal or Cash App?
Man, your boys. Out of here.
I got to find this dono you talking about.
I'm gonna holler at y'all. Gotta get ready to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I got you. I got the 20. I got the 20 from. I got the 20. All right, man. I got 20 from Roderick. I got the $10 from you. I got the 20 from Roderick. I got the 10 from you, and I got the 130 from old buddy. So I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that 100, man. I appreciate that 100, man. I appreciate it. We gonna keep this rocking, man. And what time tomorrow, Randy? 8 o'clock.
Right at the spring game.
I ain't doing right after the spring game. I ain't doing right after the spring game, man. We're not doing right after the spring game. What you think about 8 o'clock?
If we can shoot
Right
for
after spring, because right after the spring game, everybody gonna be live, man. I ain't got time to be trying to. I ain't got time to be trying to do it right after the spring game. So.
Nah, that made sense.
So. All right, man. From a boy Chocolate Dropper. Hey, you want your webcam? You want your webcam hooked up tomorrow, man?
Yeah, I'm having it up. I just got all the kids here. They just tripping right now.
I don't mind seeing the kids. You see how my kids come here to Bogart my show. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Hey, love y'all, man. Love Randy, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. We out this piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.